Okay, you guys, let me see if I can adjust this light. We'll use the soft light for now. I don't know if that's going to be bright enough. But, okay, you guys. So, basically, we're starting from scratch. Hopefully this is recording. I can't tell. But the last time I attempted this pour, I used this exact canvas and I basically couldn't get the colors to come out the way that I wanted them to come out because I needed to mix the paint. So I'm coming back after attempting to mix the paint with a bit of water and a bit of the slow dry medium from Liquitex. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna get started. We're gonna be using black, white with a bunch of air bubbles, blue, and a bit of gold just to try to get some cells popping in there. So I'm gonna attempt to use this again. Y'all didn't see my first attempt because I decided not to upload it. And just, yeah, that's just basically it. So if this cup doesn't work, I do have a white styrofoam cup over here in the corner. But for right now, we're going to try to use this because I want to do a ring pour. So we'll get started adding the paints, okay? Okay, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie, at this point it took me mad long to figure out what I was doing wrong. Okay, so you see how I'm pouring the paint here? I was actually supposed to hold the other container up to my pouring container and kind of pour down the sides so that the other paint wouldn't sink to the bottom. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, just watch what I'm doing here. Okay, you see how I'm pouring and then the paint is sinking straight to the bottom? Okay, you guys, so I pretty much figured out what I was doing wrong at the end of adding the paints to my pouring cup. Basically, you have to start off at the side and pour to get those ring effects, or you're just going to end up with a bunch of white at the bottom looking like this. But we're going to go ahead and pour this and see what happens, okay? Second attempt. I decided to do my own thing right in here, but as you can see, it still kind of turned out decent by me adding paint to the canvas as well to get it to flow better. So what I'm going to start doing is, I was just going to blow it out if I actually got the rings, so I'm going to start tilting it and see what happens. So we'll start with that. And it's definitely moving better than the first time I tried this. I feel like the gold might get a little lost in here. Basically just tilting and stretching it across the canvas to see what happens. And just before it rolls off the edge, I tilt back in the opposite direction. It's starting to roll off a little bit. I love this side to my right. That's actually pretty gorgeous, but it's probably going to get lost after I blow it out. Alright, it's not that much on my little box. I used the blow dry box to try to level it a bit. I got my paint rag here. I actually love the way this looked on this side, but I'm going to blow it out and see what happens. And yeah, we'll just go from there. I wish I had gotten a little bit more gold here. Normally, when I do my pours, I do them straight from the bottle. I'm just trying something different. Let's see. Like I said, I'm pretty much in my beginner stages. So let's see what happens when I blow it out. 만들어 나는 길을 받아줘 누구에게 약이되고 누구에겐 독 이런 얘기들은 뱀이 들어버렸네 밤에 들이부어져 얼간이 부어버려 툭 튀어나와버렸네 배가 부르지 않게 better rap 허리 밴. So it was at this moment right about here I knew I effed up, right? So my beautiful, beautiful colors ended up getting muddied out by the black that I put underneath. So it became a gray color. Not at all what I expected, wanted, needed, was looking for. None of that. But that's what happened. But I was able to save it. So just continue to watch to see how that happened at the end. Okay, you guys, so the paint definitely moved better this time. Let's see if I can get a little bit more paint in this corner over here. Who knows, it may still come out to be a little bit of a masterpiece. I definitely got paint all over my hands because didn't feel like going to get any gloves. So I still have a little bit of paint left. I don't think a cup was enough for me. I only used a cup of paint. I probably should have used a cup and a half or 2 cups. Messing up my workout pants over here. I definitely should have used a cup or 2 cups, and the paint actually flowed better this time, so I'm not mad at how the paint flowed. But I definitely want it to be more predominantly blue, white, and black with a hint of gold. The gold is just not showing through. I think it was too watered down. So I'm probably going to try this on a white canvas next, because this is a 16 by 20 black canvas. So I felt like there was just too much black going on. So instead of doing the black base and then doing the paints, I'm going to start with the white base next and see what happens. But I'll show you guys the final results. Just for the sake of wanting the gold, I just went ahead and added a little bit more gold to this bottom right corner. Oops. Oh crap. There was none in this top right corner either. Didn't notice that. So yeah, the black did make it a bit muddy, and with the black and the white, it actually turned to a gray color. Pretty much like the gray that I had as the base on this canvas. So yeah, guys, not completely satisfied with this one. I think it's still going to end up looking decent. What I'm going to do though, I wasn't paying attention when I removed my cup and got a bit of this white and blue color mixed in here. Not a fan of that, so pretty much messed that side up. But anyway, we'll see what it looks like when it's dry. So I'm gonna wipe my glasses off. I'm just gonna lay it across one of these sides of my tarp that doesn't have paint on it, which is hard to figure out at this point because I don't have an extra table, but I do have an extra chair that I could put another tarp on to kind of make sure it dries efficiently. And I'm just gonna jump right into the second one. I think I need to mix a little bit more paint because the white paint is a little bit lower, and I might mix a little bit more black paint. I think I have enough blue, and there's a drizzle of gold left, and I'll leave it at that. But thank you guys for watching.